Now that we are powered back, welcome back to some more Stormworks. I'm StormRunner Gaming, and today we are back in the Glass Voyager A3 here, the latest Glass Voyager A from the Voyager A lineup of ships. And yeah, it's still looking pretty cool with all the amazing glass around it, but I'm going to jump back in, and this is not actually the reason I am on today. I'm going to be starting up my motors here. And I actually did grab a mission off the workshop. And if you guys haven't heard, there's a way to actually build a boat like 2 times, 3 times, 5 times as big as the regular build space. And all you have to do is create a boat in a mission. And that's what a lot of people actually did do for the Titanic. And I have yet to actually do the Titanic in a video. Of course, I do have it downloaded, but today we're going to be going out to this battleship right in front of me. I apologize, I do not remember the name, but I'll throw it up on screen here real quick on the bottom to show you guys. But it was built by an amazing team of designers here on Stormworks. I believe 2 of the names I remember was White Noise and Donk. I will put the other 2 names up as well, and it's an amazing boat. I'd like to congratulate them on another amazing design and a good collaboration for something that's such a big and it works pretty well as well, because I did test it out earlier, and we're gonna probably throw it through some waves here, look at what we've got on board, as well as maybe throw a tsunami at it later. I'm actually gonna push our speed here a little, because we are going pretty slow at the moment. And now that we've kicked it into a max gear with the hybrid system, we'll be pulling up to this guy here in a second. So I'm actually gonna slow us down, because we do have a ladder on either side, I believe, the back end. And actually, if I do slow us down here, I can get a quick shot of what it looks like from the size of the Voyager A versus this insanely large ship here. Like, as you can see, I mean, the Voyager A isn't the biggest boat you can build, but then again, this thing is probably at least twice the size, if not more, than the max build like length and probably height as well. The width is probably still inside of it, but yeah, that is the boat. We're actually going to go and probably put the anchors down for the Voyager here. And we're going to go and swim over. Hopefully I can get up there. That might be a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Whoops. I probably should have thought about that before I came all the way. I almost had it. Any day now. Like a dolphin jumping out of the water here. Come on. Come on. Oh, hey, we got the ladder. And we are on board. I really want to look up the name. I'm going to look it up real quick, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, we are on the ORP Guastica. Okay, whatever the correct pronunciation is. This boat is a Grom-class destroyer which served in the Polish Navy during World War II. It is the only Polish Navy ship to have been decorated with the Virtua Militaria, Poland's highest military order for gallantry. Bleskratria is preserved at a museum ship in Gdynia and is the oldest preserved destroyer in the world. This ship can reach a speed of over 39 knots, and it has a couple other things. And I was reading and walking there, and I'm surprised I didn't trip on like a cat or something. But this ship does look amazing. I mean, of course, the sheer size of it is something to be reveling over. And although it may not have too many things inside, I mean, the aesthetics on the outside are the thing that is baffling here, that I do commend all of the creators here, Donk Gardner, Rip the Waspino, and White Noise. I think I've seen almost all of their names around. I don't think I've seen Rip the Wasp. Maybe it might just be my memory here, but This is an amazing. I'm not even taking into effect like all of the weapons on here. I know it does have the 2 cannons on each side, as well as some like anti-air guns, as well as like small machine guns here as well on the deck. And of course we have spotlights if I could properly walk up a ladder. Yeah, that's something I should learn to do. But we also do have the torpedo launchers. Dang. Looks like we got 3 large torpedoes to fire wherever we need them. And I think we actually do have... Yeah, we do have 2 of those, as well as 2 large anti-aircraft guns. I wonder if I can actually... Let's see... We got a seat up here for them. And we can turn them left and right. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute. Does the other side... The other side has more buttons. Oh, we can go up and down. That is really cool. I didn't even realize. Fire! That's pretty loud. Very loud, actually. Alright, let's actually go inside and we can get the boilers firing up. I don't actually know. Did they have at this time in boat technology, I guess, did they have boilers, or were they on to like big diesel engines? Alright, let's turn fuel pumps on. Sounds like everything's running. We got nothing on the radio. Let's try to correct the frequency. It looks perfect. Still nothing over the radios. Nothing over intercoms. Yep, somebody left their gym shorts over there. They've been stinking up the whole place. Turn on our nav lights. Horn sounds pretty good. Pretty good. And then we have switch control. Oh, I believe we also do have another control from the top of the boat here. We can see a cannon in front of us. But let's get some throttle here. Just max throttle out of the gate, both sides, port and starboard. That's correct. Yes, port is left, starboard is right. I've always remembered that because starboard is the bigger word, and right is also has more letters than left, so you remember starboard is right because both of them have more letters, and port is left because they both have less. But yeah, we have this insanely large vessel here, this ship moving now. It's crazy. I've not even looked at the that's a cool paint job as well. Like the it's kind of like a war tattered design on it they've given it. Let's actually see. I'll throw it into some waves now and see how it will go. Alright, we got max settings waves, and this will make any regular sized boat go crying home to their parents. But this actually seems like it's handling it pretty well, all things considered. I mean, we have a 1904. What year was it? I do not remember. We have this thing jumping over waves now, though, and we probably shouldn't sink a museum relic here, but we're having a little bit of fun. It was at this moment he knew he messed up. Let's not sink the museum relic now. I was just joking. Turn down the throttle. Holy! Are we gonna sink it? Okay, we're not gonna sink it. Let's slow down a little bit there. Maybe jump the gun a little bit too much. Give it about 20%. That is crazy tilt. I'm surprised we haven't flipped over. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. I'm gonna be seasick here in a minute. Holy cow. How have we not flipped over? I can't even walk, let alone. I feel like if I go outside, I'm gonna lose the boat, but here goes nothing. These are insane waves for a boat of this size as well. Alright, let's get inside and we can, oh, I'm floating for a second. Let's switch the controls over to the top there. Okay, we switch controls. Let's run up. We need to find, I know there's a ladder, there it is. Let's send the ladder up to the next. There's another ladder. Real quick while we're not doing anything anyways. What is up? I fell. What is up here? Oh, holy. These waves are insanely huge. Looks like the engine's still running. I wonder what the yellow things are poking out of there. If if it's just something they needed to put in. Dang, this thing is history. It is a huge vessel. Looks like another boat's over there as well. It's an island though. But this thing towers over anything and is being beaten up. Its lunch money was just stolen by that last wave. Quite literally. Alright, let's give it a bit of throttle here. 31% power, or 31 power. We got her nice and moving. It is insane. Did they push the waves even more? I'm just baffled at how much this thing is being pushed around. Alright, yeah, let's slow the waves down a little bit here. Let's let the large vessel settle down here. Alright, and then let's turn the waves back on. Oops, wrong mode. I didn't click the wrong button. There we go. Alright. Let's astronomical. How big these waves are. We're faring a little bit better now compared to last time there. Well, ooh, we have become a World War II submarine now. Oh, we got torpedoes, 6 of them to be exact, so insane how this huge thing is just pushed around. I mean, I've got it going decently fast, though. If I slow it down, maybe we will... Yeah, we're going 30 knots in high wind. Okay, let's get it going like 8. That's 4. There we go. Get it going much slower. I'm just at the mercy of the wind at the moment. Ready? Oh. Don't hurt. Oof! Ow, that's gotta hurt. Probably got like a broken leg or something there. It's like an amusement park ride. Oh! Anyone that wants to experience zero gravity can now get on to the Orplaskawa. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I can barely do English names, let alone other countries' names. But it has beaten me up and sent me to the cleaners here. So I'm gonna go and respawn real quick with the vessel, or gonna take it back to port, get some medical attention here, and then I'll try it against a tsunami then. This is Stormworks Radio in the morning, telling you to wake up. We've got a transport rig inspectors here out to the old oil rig there. We're going to have somebody do it here. We can get the old StormRunner gaming company out there to do that. I mean, we pay good money, so we can do it now. He's still asleep. Well, alright, while I'm running back to the boat here, ORP is pronounced BWISKAVITSA. That's not how it's spelled. I'll probably spell it right in the description or the title, but that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Błaskawica? Błaskawica? Somebody could tell me if I'm butchering it so badly or I'm actually getting some syllables right. That'd be cool. But yeah, we're gonna get back up to the controls here and take it out for a very unlikely event. I mean, I guess tsunamis weren't their likelihood doesn't go up or down with the passage of time. We've got our motors running here once more. Let's turn the nav lights. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Okay, cut this part out while I'm waiting here. I didn't say anything. Alright, let's get going. We have about 50% throttle on that side. Can I cut back? Yep, there we go. And let's spawn in a tsunami and see what this thing can do up against it. I mean, it is a huge vessel. I'd be surprised if it gets beaten up by the tsunami. And then again, the tsunami does tower like 100 meters tall. Alright, here comes the tsunami, and we were very close to the Voyager anchored out here. Hopefully the Voyager will live. I know it should. It is a much smaller boat. Let's see how this goes. It is towering above me already. It seems to be going up it pretty well so far. We haven't sunken in too much. Come on. Beautiful. We're going to have a little bit of hang time, you know, shredding the wave and all. I wonder if this thing could surf this. No, that's probably not possible considering how big of a ship it is. I doubt. Oof. Dipping in the front a little bit too much there. We got the top deck's wet there with some water. But we are alive nonetheless, and looks like the Voyager A back there. How did it fare, actually? Let's go look real quick. Get a scout out there. Now it's alive, man. Straight up. It didn't flip over or anything. It's still on its four wheels. It's like a cat. And again, I guess that's how I set it up, so good engineering on my part. Alright, this is your Captain StormRunner signing off for today. This has been an amazing ship that we looked over and played around with a little bit, but yeah, I have to be running. So of course, if you guys did like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with Stormworks and more of my content. But I've never been great. Goodbye, my people need me, and I need to go.